One thing that does frustrate me is how much graffiti there is everywhere. It's just not. That's not the case.
Yeah.
Especially in the subway. It's like they just wanted to make it New York, but not have people say, oh, it's New York again.
Yeah.
I don't think even New York looks like that anymore.
No.
Hey. Am I talking to Bad Boy or Clara?
Let's make it easy. Voila. So we need to track your caller. But he's sneaky. He's bounced his address through a CTO's office tower. Client services, employees, and executives, things like that.
An office tower?
We need to find a way into the system. You get me in, I get you his location.
I can get into the building where they're most vulnerable. Check out where they take deliveries.
Looks like underground, in the tunnel.
I'll start there. Hey, I'm sorry I was rough before.
I know what you were doing, trying to intimidate me. Very textbook. Stepping into my personal space, the stare, physical contact. You're trying to look for cracks. So did you find any?
Wouldn't you love to know?
Haha, I'm actually not a dick, I guess.
I was just looking for cracks inside this young woman. What?
So the two skills I bought that you couldn't buy before you start up this mission is one that just lets me take less damage from bullets, also less damage from explosions.
That'll be fun, yeah. Especially when you keep accidentally exploding your own feet.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there, guard.
How do we know? You're not supposed to talk about it.
Yeah. There are other guys on the other side there who would see me take that guy out, so I'm just gonna close the door and take this guy out.
You learned nothing in Fight Club. You learned nothing.
Now those guys would just be like, that guy's mysteriously knocked out. What the?
Possible visual.
He's right there.
See, that would have been a cool trick in, like, the Batman Begins game where you're supposed to spook people.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Well, you gotta take that. It's clearly magic or some sort of incredible maglev thing.
Yeah, that's the new gun, too.
That's
it's
the
my
best
gun
gun
now. So this area is not one you can do everything just through hacking. This is an area we actually do have to sneak in a fair amount. His girlfriend's missing, presumed dead. Let's distract him by hacking his phone and make him think maybe his girlfriend's been found. That's not terrible.
At least he was acquitted of charges.
Yeah. Subject of restraining order. Top player in fighting games tournament.
Oh, that's why he gets the larger income.
Yeah. Bloom Security, Bloom Security just has, they have a fighting game tournament every month. It keeps everybody motivated.
The thing is, he actually won in Smash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Melee or the new one? I just needed, okay, I just need to know if this dude is a advocate of wave dashing. Or if he thinks that's silly.
It's not a like endorsed tournament because they do a weird thing where every other round alternates between games.
Oh, okay, huh.
But they also limit the roster so that because of that.
Oh, okay.
No one gets to be Rosalina as bad as they want to.
Oh, dang it.
Oh no, we're haunted.
Oh! Oh, what the? So there's a bunch of things you can just hack just to distract people. That man is tipping barrels over. They get distracted by those little cover openings. They get distracted by cars if you hack the car alarm to go off.
Not my problem.
Not my problem, says the security guard. Anyways, lures are incredibly useful. The only person we really need to distract is the dude right in front of the door.
What can you do to that lamp? Does it just like flash and stuff?
that lamp is actually another camera. It's one of those. It's one of those 360 cameras.
Right.
That dude.
Oh man, I love this song.
Yeah. That dude is so distracted by his phone going off that I was right in front of his vision and he didn't care.
Oh well.
I'm in the building. Can you see what's ahead?
The layout shows a wide-open indoor plaza.
More guards, no doubt.
Oh, those hacks I uploaded to your phone? It's a perfect distraction. You can disrupt the equipment of any guard in there.
Equipment like what?
Anything. Hack their phones, earpieces, explosives. Everything runs off computer chips these days.
Okay, I'll try it. Can you scan me the offices? Find me someone with an unsecured laptop.
Got one. Bradley Coughlin. Oh no. He's a security director.
Of course he is. Once I hack in, you move fast. Track a caller and get out. It won't take long for security to spot the intrusion.
Don't worry about me.
I do love chip and energy drink.
I got it. I got the job. Which means yours truly has a parking spot outside of Bloom's X Labs. Billions of dollars. That's science. Okay, maybe just regular science, but still, man. Who knows what kind of wild shit I'll get to work out. I still gotta sign a mountain of confidentiality paperwork, but I will tell you all about it when I am done. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
So there are a ton of audio logs to get in this game.
Okay, people, you ready for this? Friggin' mind control. Seriously, man, that's why they hired a social psychologist, hello? Okay, so there's no badass laser or satellite, at least not that I know of, but it's still pretty fucking cool, right? The CTOS, it's collecting information on, like everybody, and we get to play with it. Oh shit, gotta go, more soon.
This game got delayed. It was supposed to be like a launch game, and then it got delayed by a good 6-8 months. And they said one of the reasons was they wanted to put more content in the game. I'm pretty sure...
They just spent the whole time adding audio logs.
I'm pretty sure that delay was mostly adding the audio logs and all of the pointless mini games, like the extreme drinking.
Extreme drinking.
Some of the guards, when you look at them, they have notes that says, like, oh, they can call in reinforcements, so if you can take them out, then less guys will spawn if you get caught.
Shouldn't they all be able to do that?
You'd think they should all be able to do that, but they work like MGS3 guards in that only some dudes have radios, I guess.
Okay. For a game, that's fine.
Yeah. This game gets kind of obnoxious with these little things after a while. Not in like a, oh, this is a hard puzzle, but in like a sensory overload way. They love to put so many lines overlapping each other, it's just hard to figure out what's happening. Yup.
Why do they have to be three-dimensional?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's not just an ad. It blocks my entire view, just one enormous fucking eyeball. You try working with that thing staring over your shoulder. Yeah, well, it's making me paranoid. Give me a number. I want to make a formal complaint. I meant now, I'll hold the line. Oh shit, someone's hacked in. Oh fuck me, lock down the building. Find him now!
Can't stop.
Okay, I got you in. Can you track the caller?
Searching now. Carlis, the police are coming. They've got high-tech scans that are hard to shake. You need to get out of there.
Cops are scanning me. I can't get clear fast enough. Does DedSec know a way to jam their scans?
Wait, I think we do. Here it is. I'm sending it to you.
So we got a new hacking thing we can craft, similar to like how we can craft the blackout. This one just stops those search circles from moving for a while. You can just use this to jam communications and all that. You can also use it to jam communications when guards are trying to call in reinforcements, I believe. You can use one of those and then they can't call people in for a little bit. It's almost like a chaff grenade.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Northbound train arriving shortly.
Oh, they have the Thompson Center, sort of. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
How are we looking? You find my collar? Tired of this cat and mouse.
I got your mouse. This call was made from an apartment in the Loop.
Finally.
Just be careful, Aiden. The way he bounced the signal around, I think he wants you to find him.
Well, I certainly don't want to disappoint him.
Not talking. I ask her what's wrong, and she tells me she's gotten in an accident. So I start freaking out. I go out to look at the car.
Need something?
Fine. Just a little scratch on the side.
Let's be a mint ice cream cone.
Yes.
Glad you're doing business with me.
I just love the color of his hat. It's just so bad combined with that jacket. He's just an ice cream cone.
They couldn't have spent that 6 months adding different clothes.
I really wish, they had, added more outfits. Like, the hats are different between the outfits and stuff. Karting center?
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, you can call it that.
Yeah.
There is basically a DMV in the basement. It's where I got my license, so that's sort of a karting center.
Alright.
Hey, how about a digital trip? What you say?
Oh,
You
a
wanna
digital
fly?
trip?
You have Angry Birds?
Oh, shit.
That's not even on the store anymore.
I want to play Game of War and watch timers and bars fill up. This guy, I want to get a digital trip from him, but he is not giving me a trip.
He can tell that you're definitely a square.
Hey, digital trip, here we go.
Digital trips. They're
Madness,
sound
Alone,
experiences
Psychedelic,
that will
or
blow
Spider
you away.
Tank?
You have never seen Chicago like this.
It's definitely Spider Tank.
This is one of the other things they,
Dream of
during
being
the
a
delay of
spider?
this game.
No? Well, how about a spider tank? This is the D trip for you.
These mini games are one of the other things they put in while the game was delayed. I feel like these digital trips were made by an entirely different team because they're fun.
Well, you can't not be fun. You are a Spider Tank.
This mini game is actually pretty cool, and is fairly fleshed out for being just a tiny mini game.
What is the objective of Spider Tank?
You just have to. It's just like an endless thing.
Okay.
You have to fill up a certain amount of objectives and all that. And you have a time limit to fulfill each objective. You get points, different amounts of points for destroying everything. You can either shoot stuff with like a machine gun, you also have a cannon. You can just stomp on stuff, smaller things to crush them. You can like attack stuff with your front legs. You have that energy meter down at the bottom, so every action you do, aside from just moving around, takes up a little bit of that, and then you have to wait for it to recharge. When you're defeating cops and stuff, they can drop ammo or power-ups, and every time you are completing objectives, you are also getting experience points. So you can see we just leveled up.
Hooray!
It gives us a skill point, and once you have enough skill
leveled up our
points...
Spider Tank.
Once you get enough skill points, just like in the main game, you can buy new skills and stuff for your spider dude.
Kill 12 cops. Hooray! Wait, make that 10. You're such an anarchic bioterrorist, Cyberman. Only 4 cops to go.
Oh. Hey man, I'm just a spider tank in the wild. This is just how I am.
How about that cop right there?
Oh.
Oh, they're coming to see you. These are the most friendly police.
Well, they should learn a lesson about spider tanks. Spider tanks have no friends. That's why they lash out like this.
Yeah. Spider tanks had very poor childhoods, like, universally.
Yeah. The fastest way to get around as a spider tank is to jump.
Well, yeah, all those legs, you can jump very high.
You can climb on walls and stuff.
Oh, this is the best.
Yeah, the spider tank minigame's pretty fun. Like, I feel...
Is Spider Tank worth the price of admission on its own?
If you're getting this game for like $20, probably. Like, I hope Ubisoft has more better ideas like they did with, like when they had Far Cry 3 and then they made Blood Dragon, which was like a $15 title that was way better than Far Cry 3 was. They could easily take the framework of this spider minigame and just flesh it out with more stuff and make it like a separate thing for like 10 or $15. And I think that would be pretty good.
There's a cyber shield on that building. What are you gonna do, Spider Tank? Destroy the armor truck.
So yeah, the climbing can be a little weird because it's slightly magnetic, so sometimes your spider guy will want to climb on very tiny objects like those lampposts. The objectives start building up after a while, and it can get pretty hectic, especially because the further you go along, the more cops just constantly spawn in. And they start throwing in some other enemy types, like you start getting helicopters, and those guys are kind of hard to shoot down. Because the Spider Tank cannot aim straight up.
Oh no!
And that's where the helicopter is. So you gotta get like on buildings and also destroy the L train!
Oh dear. Spider Tank, you ruined everyone's day.
So then we can upgrade the spider guy. Just more armor.
Can you port, like, the skill points you earn back to Aiden, or is it Spider Tank only?
It's exclusive to Spider Tank.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can get, like, better armor, you can get more energy, you can switch between the cannon and the machine gun way faster. Spider game's cool, I like it a lot. It also, like, it kind of feels like in a good way, it kind of feels like a old like PlayStation 2 game in that it just doesn't really care about setting up any kind of framework or anything. It's just like you just a
Spider Tank and you're going to kill 24 cops.
Yeah.
The end.
Then they start throwing in like sniper dudes and guys with shotguns, and they can take out your health pretty quickly if you're not careful. 75%. So yeah, there are certain parts of this game that are pretty cool and fun, and it's just, you can really tell this game was made by such a huge amount of people that some things, you know, you can tell the employees were like way into making it, like Spider Tank game. And then there were other things that were very like designed by committee. This is what has to be in the game, you know, it's open world, so there has to be audio logs and a bajillion collectibles. There has to be towers to climb or whatever to reveal stuff on the map. I just wish more of like what the game originally appeared to be was still in the game.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at like the original reveal trailer, a lot of the stuff. Oh no, Spider Tank.
We also need a full open world mission based game about Spider Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the story that they had for like the initial trailer reveal, like what you could glean from it, has been kind of cut out from the game. The characters you saw in there are still in the game, but as like Easter eggs. And you know, there's the original reveal showed like had more of an emphasis on hacking, or at least it felt like it. And then the hacking was just more of like a long range interact button than anything else. I mean, the hacking's still cool. I just wish they did a little bit more with it somehow. I always imagine like if they got really ridiculous with hackers, so they were like almost like wizards. So you were just like having hacking battles with people.
Yes.
And you were like making like cars get up and transform into robots and punch the other person's hacked cars or something. I don't know. Anyways, the progression wheel. Ooh. We're 5.9% of the way in this game.
All right.
Look at all those categories. I mean, a part of the percentage is, you know, all the collectibles and stuff that we're not going to be grabbing everything, but
she's ready when you are.
We are still very early on in this game.
What even is the current mission?
The current mission is,
we drove that guy around, we broke into the building.
Yeah. We broke into that building with, so Clara could hack it.
Yeah.
So that we could get, we could
security
trace...
man.
Yeah, so that we could trace that phone call.
Right.
That, the phone call of the guy who was, hiring that dude to harass Aiden's sister. Also, I bought another skill off screen. Another thing you can hack are those little blocker pylons that pop out of the ground.
Okay.
You can pop those up so that cars that are chasing you behind you will just crash into them, or just to block guys from getting to you as fast. They'll have to go around. So, some other fun with the blockers is that, you know, they have a little bit of physics to them. Just keep a look on Aiden's leg here. The blockers do hurt you if you're on them. Also, the blockers
it does look like it hurts a lot.
The blockers are one of the things that uses up one thing your cell phone battery to hack it. You know, if we just hack this blocker again. Boop.
Okay, what?
Oh wow, that's some nice shocks there. Aiden.
Yeah,
Good job.
this motorcycle's pretty nice. Got some nice bounce to it. Whoop.
If you just do that for your sister and nephew and provide for them like emotionally, I think that would do more good than tracking down this voice on the phone.
Aiden's having a rough time getting back in this motorcycle. You can do it, dude. Yeah. So with these blockers, like, combined with them being this narrow alley, I had an idea that required some other things. Mainly I need more cars. Thankfully there's a parking garage right by here. So thankfully it affects these cars pretty well too.
Okay,
but
alright.
the car slides off the thing, so I have to get a car behind it so it doesn't slide off. And now that works, so I'm gonna use the motorcycle to ramp onto the car and use it to launch my motorcycle to the air. Well, it turns out motorcycles don't know how to ramp onto cars. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna give up to ramp on this car!
What did you do? Where did you go?
I don't know where I am. My plan didn't really work out as planned. Help. I literally cannot move right now.
Wrecked.